Have you ever just walked into a room and felt something was off? Nobody said a word, but you could sense tension or sadness or frustration, and immediately your mind started trying to figure out what it meant? When that happens, most people tend to go one of two ways. On one end of the spectrum, they assume they already know exactly what's going on. They decide, oh, they're upset with me, or I know what this is about, even if the other person hasn't said anything yet. The problem with this approach is that every person is the expert on themselves. And when we jump in and act like we know more about what's going on inside of someone else than they do, it can feel super invalidating and even create distance. On the other end of the spectrum, people sometimes do the exact opposite. They gaslight themselves. They constantly second guess what they're feeling, downplay their instincts, or decide that they're probably just being too sensitive. The issue here is that those feelings are often accurate signals, and dismissing them means ignoring one of your greatest strengths. If neither extreme works, what does healthy look like? It's actually right in the middle. And yes, it involves communication, which I know can feel uncomfortable. Here are 3 practical steps to put this into practice. First, acknowledge what you're feeling. Pay attention to what came up for you. Second, check the meaning with the other person. This can sound something like, hey, it feels like something might be off. Are you okay? Or, I want to make sure that I'm not assuming something that isn't there. Third, trust their response. Give them the space to be the authority on their own emotions. When you do this, you honor your natural sensitivity without overstepping or dismissing it. Now here's the interesting twist. This dynamic isn't random. It's actually highly predictable in people with a specific temperament, what I call the C temperament, or the feeler. Cs are naturally plugged into the emotional climate unlike anybody else. It's one of their greatest gifts. But when they either assume too much or silence themselves, that gift gets lost. Learning how to stay in the middle, trusting what you sense, but also checking in with the other person is where Cs shine. It's what makes their sensitivity a strength instead of a struggle. Take the free C.O.R.E assessment to find out if you're a C.